What's good, beautiful people? How are you? This is your girl, Divine Karma, coming in with the reading. How are y'all? I send you peace, light, love, and harmony, as I always do about this time. Why? Because Divine Karma loves you, baby. I hope everybody's doing well. Before you do anything, put your fingers on that subscribe button for your girl. Was out of town this weekend. Went to see my mom. All right, so just been chilling, relaxing. A lot of channeled energy while I was away this weekend, but let's jump into this reading and see what messages Spirit has for us. Ooh, intuition. Picking up some energy about some of you that have children. Your children or child is very gifted, even at an early age, is what I'm picking up. Manifestation. I just heard the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. I've been really, and y'all know these last few weeks, been really picking up energy of demigods. Some of you literally are demigods, and I'm still picking up that energy. I know, like I said, I know who they might have told you who your parents are, but some of you are literally demigods. You have desire. Give me one more card, Spirit. There's this energy of, if you don't have children, some of you are going to have children in this new earth and this new shift that we are in, and they are going to be very powerful. And then we have grief. Bottom of the deck, we have giving and receiving. Let's get into this energy with this giving and receiving. I'm picking up heavy energy around children. And let me tell you what I'm getting with this intuition. A lot of you have children that you might think are on the spectrum. And, I'm not diagnosing anyone, but a lot of you have children that have psychic abilities and gifts. And because some of you are demigods yourself, 35, which is an 8, and manifestation. Some of you at an early age, your children or your child is going to literally show you that they know magic. They might be, wands might be significant. They are going to learn how to manifest things, and I'm telling you, at a very early age. Very powerful. Then we have this grief card. For some of you, and this is a trigger warning, sensitive subject. With some of you, I'm picking up this energy. If you want children and something happened, I'm picking up this energy. Someone might have miscarried, or a child might have transitioned. That child was special as well. And that child is going to possibly reincarnate. Very strong energy around that. And Spirit was giving me some downloads over the weekend. I'm going to do some special readings for children. I guess Spirit was wanting to tap into it tonight. Some of you, your child or your children, if could be demigods as well. But there's a heavy energy that some of you have a child or children that I'm telling you already. I'm talking about power beyond control. And a lot of divine feminine energy, don't have to be, but I do have my African goddess deck out. Give me some more messages, Spirit, about these children. The Tower card. I'm going to touch on, I'm getting some channels, some downloads about some people, some divine feminine or divine masculine, don't have to be divine feminine, that had a miscarriage or that had a miscarriage or your child transitioned, I want to speak to you for a moment. That happened for a reason. And I know it was very painful, very hurtful with this tower moment. I know that it was a lot. I'm picking up heavy energy with some children that, or even if you hadn't, had an abortion. We don't judge here at Divine Karma's Tarot. That child is coming back again, but they're not coming back as a regular child. They're coming back as some kind of, could be a demigod, could be they're going to be some kind of celestial energy with that child. Now, where they're going to come back, I don't know if you're going to get pregnant again and they come back through you, or if they're coming back through someone else. But I'll give pull some more cards and get some more information. Turn my fan off, y'all. Very, very, very powerful energy. The Chariot card, number 7, Cancer energy. Some of you, I am channeling, had a son or have a son that has strong ties to ancient Kemet. Some of you might have miscarried or had a son transitioned, or you may have a son right now that in a past life was a pharaoh. Wow. And very powerful. Very, very powerful. And they brought a lot of those gifts with them into this life. Reflection. Some of you that I said are demigods, your seed is a demigod too. They are a complete reflection of you. Number 74, which is an 11. Creative thinking. Let me tell you something. I don't. Some of you watching your children or your child, I'm telling you, at a very early age, is about to show you pure magic. Their minds are going to work different, move different. A lot of them have already been here in past lives as some kind of, like I said, I'm picking up Pharaoh energy heavily. I'm also picking up it. You have a divine feminine or had a divine feminine, has celestial ties. Definitely has celestial ties. Wow. I got my giving and receiving at the bottom of the deck. Somebody's child has reincarnated. Somebody that had a miscarriage or your child transitioned at an early age. Your child has already reincarnated. Their name could start with an A, or the name that you wanted to give them, or whatever the case may be. They're going to be very strong leaders. This is going to shock a lot of you when it happens. And when I say magic, I don't mean the little playbooks, the little books that we see on Amazon. I mean deep-rooted. I just heard Haiti for some reason, but deep-rooted magic. I mean powerful. For some of you, your child or children are already, you think they're in their room reading, or they might be reading, but for the most part, they are in there learning. I just seen Harry Potter. There's something about a wand, because Spirit keep having me look at this picture. Your child might have some kind of magic wand or something, and you think, they running around playing. They are speaking things into existence. The color green may be of significance to some of you. Wow. For some of you, I'm picking up this energy. You're going to have a miracle child. There's someone listening that's going to have a miracle child. If you want to call Yeshua the miracle child or whatever, you're going to have a miracle child. You're going to have a miracle child. They might have told you can't have any more kids. I'm going to say this, and I know it's going to sound off the wall to some of you, but I got to say it because I'm hearing it. Some of you are going to get pregnant, even though you weren't with nobody. And I like I said, I know that it's way out there for a lot of you. But I got to tell you what I'm getting. There's some of you, I'm telling you, are having some children that are going to literally lead the new earth. Simplicity number 44. Angel numbers 444 might be important to you. Somebody's child has a lot of humbleness about themselves. And you really think they in their room like playing some little simple Monopoly games and things of that nature. I'm telling you that is not the case. Paradox number 7. Some of you have your children or your child. I'm hearing by the time they are 10 or 11 years old. For some of you, if your child or children is younger than that, they are going to already know how to jump timelines. I'm also picking up this energy like if your child is talking about make-believe friends and we all had imaginary friends when we were little. Listen to me. When they tell you they have an imaginary friend, it's a god or a goddess. It's like an angelic entity, a celestial or something like that. They're highly protected. Like your child is not a regular child. And they're going to learn how to jump timelines and all of that. Creation. This is the second word with the word creation. Some of you have or is going to have a divine masculine child. That is going to be when they get older, or some of you might have a teenage child as well. Some of you might have a teenage son right now, or somewhere in that age group. They are going to be into polygamy, and it's going to rub, for those of you that's not into that, it's going to rub you the wrong way. But that they were literally sent here. They came into this timeline, into this lifetime, to birth a nation. And that's how it's going to happen. And they're going to be very wealthy, very spiritual, very connected. Some of y'all literally got some gods and goddesses walking around your house. I'm telling you that you have birthed, and you were chosen. You were chosen. These children chose you. If you have children right now, this has resonated. Your children chose you before they came here for a reason. Because y'all have celestial ties and a celestial bloodline. I don't know why I just heard the Joan of Arc. I just did. Mm, mm, mm. Bottom of the deck, understanding. What did I say? Look at this picture. Look at this picture. I want to show you something because this is what Spirit is telling me. But y'all got whole demigods at home. I'm telling you. I don't know if y'all ready. Some of you have a son and a daughter, or will have a son and a daughter that are complete royalty. I'm getting goosebumps from my arm. Some of you, if you don't have a son that's going to be into polygamy that I just talked about, some of you will have a daughter and she is going to birth nations. For some of you that I said your son that I was talking about is going to be a polygamist because they literally was sent here to birth a nation. Their divine feminine has already been chosen. It's their soul contract. It's their soul contract. Let's get some tarot on the deck. Spirit, give me some more messages. I had already channeled some stuff like this weekend, and like I said, I was going to do a reading later on this week. So it is probably be a part 2 to this. It's going to go um, into depth, and I might even offer some readings and some special readings if you want to know what special gifts your children have. That's probably coming up here soon. 9 of Swords, air energy. Some of you have children that don't sleep well at night, and you've been trying to figure out why they don't sleep well. They are already time traveling. They might wake up tired because they're already time traveling. Y'all don't have regular children and not going to have regular children. These are celestials. Strength card, fire energy. They chose you for a reason. They chose you because they know that you are going to, one, because you're in this age of Aquarius and you would be here at this time. They knew coming into being birthed and being in this timeline was going to be very, very important. And that, they chose you because they know that you will overcome obstacles. I literally just heard overcome religion for some of you. Some of you, I'm telling you right now, if you try to put any of these seeds into a organized religion, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. They are descendants of celestials. They literally came from the divine. For some of them, this is their first incarnate here, and for some, they have reincarnated. I just heard the name Thomas for some reason. 7 of Swords, air energy. Some of you, this is going to be, with this strength and 7 of Swords, it's going to be very hard for some of you to accept when it starts happening. It really is. And you're going to try to tell yourself this isn't happening. Also, these children, if you send them to public school, it's going to be a lot of shenanigans, a lot of lies and deceit. They're going to tell you all kinds of stuff and I just heard that some of you, they're going to try to put your child on medication. King of Swords, I told you, some of y'all got a divine masculine are going to have one that is meant to be a leader. I keep picking up Pharaoh energy. 15, 16, 17, they are already going to know their purpose here. A lot of them are already time traveling. A lot of them are already astral projecting. The divine God is speaking to them directly in their dreams and things of that. This is already happening. Some of them are already mediums. They're already channeling. I just like seeing like a maybe a mother, a father, or a parent sitting with their child, and their child said something, and I just heard like you say like, "How did you know that?" Or you too young to know that. Eight of Swords, more air energy. They're going to Society is going to try to label them. Is going to try to put them in a box. Can't let that happen. They are going to rebel on anything that's too organized for them. They're free spirited. They take orders from the divine. I don't know what that's exactly what they take orders from the divine. Queen of Coins. Some of you, this divine feminine I was speaking about, going to be very savvy when it comes to money. It's going to be manifesting. They're going to not just be manifesting for them, but for you as well, mom and dad, or mom, or whoever is watching this. You're not even going to understand what's going on. It's your seed. For some of you, I'm also picking up. You might be raising a grandchild, and this also is for your grandchild if you're raising your grandchild. Told you, the Emperor, Aries energy. What did I just? You're going to have a son that's going to birth a nation. Pharaoh energy, a leader. When he talks, people listen. Grown-ups are going to be intimidated by this son. Authority, power. Got the Chariot card again. Six of Swords, more air energy. Some of y'all might have Gemini, Libra in your chart, or your seed does. Moving into calmer waters, traveling. Some of you, your children, this seed is going to consistently ask you to go to different countries, particularly maybe Egypt. I also just heard Tibet. Ten of Wands, Ten of Staffs, fire energy. This ain't gonna be no walk in the park for a lot of you, whoever these parents I'm talking to right now. But listen to what I'm telling you. This is the will of God. This is the will of source of the divine. It's inevitable. You are chosen. Six of Coins, Six of Pentacles. This is the same giving and receiving. Multiple children, whoever that son is, they're not in polygamy won't be into polygamy for the sex. They are going to birth a nation and will financially be able to provide for the divine feminine and the seed. They have cosmic power that you have. I'm telling you that you can't even fathom. Give me some closing messages, Spirit. My Spirit wants this deck. Okay. My cards are upside down. Let's get some closing messages, Spirit. Miracles. What did I just tell you? Miracles. I'm going to say it again. Somebody watching this. It's literally going to be a miracle that you're going to get pregnant. For some of you, the miracle is they told you you couldn't have a child. But I'm telling you right now, there is some of you in this new earth, because the energy has shifted. You have children that are manifesting miracles in your life. For some of you, you're going to get pregnant and have not been with, I don't want to say haven't been with nobody, but the time frame ain't adding up. You're going to be like, how am I pregnant? I ain't been with nobody in 2 years. I know it sounds wild. I got to give you what I get. Harvest. hmm Some of you are going to have more children. For those of you that I'm saying, I get this that you miscarried or had an abortion or your seed uh, transitioned. They're coming back around. I don't know how or when or what the situation will be, but they're reincarnating because they've got business here. That's what I've heard. This tried to come out earlier. Number 13, Oya Storms, which is the Tower card. Like I said, this ain't gonna be no walk in the park. And for those of you that your child transitioned or you got an abortion, whatever your storyline is, Spirit is saying to please forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Let it go. Because that was divinely guided. And I know people, have a hard time understanding that, but it was, and it was done for a reason. That child had some kind of clause in their soul contract to come for a small amount of time to be here or not make it out of the womb, because they had to go back to the divine. They had to go back into spirit realm. There's something very specific about their soul contract why that had to happen. All right, I'm gonna drop this off here, y'all. Y'all know the drill. I love you, and I love it when you love me back. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.